What's going on, YouTube? This your boy Cord T, and I'm back with another video, man. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for rocking out with your boy. 2025, here we go. So the last video, I kind of gave y'all a few thoughts to kind of look out for. Of course, it was on the expensive side. My apologies, but I had to let y'all know what it is, what it do. So you know what I'm saying. With that being said, use the information that I give. But I did want to double back and give y'all the 2025, at least a few stocks that are on the cheaper side, less than $10. But before we get into that, I want to get into a comment from the comment section, and then I want to give instructions on the giveaway that I promised y'all from the first video. So the instructions for the giveaway is coming up, so stay tuned. Let me answer this question real quick. So boom, going to the comment section, somebody said, hey, I got $25 in Apple and $25 in Plantier Technology. Hopefully I said that right. What should I do? I told them I got to check out the company, see what they're about. But then also said I got to do some research and whatever. So I did a little research, and I realized that that company, I'm going to go ahead and type it in now. That company is a technology company, of course. It's clearly in the name. But one thing that I did notice about the company is that first and foremost is technology. So who else is in technology? That's the first thing I think about. Who is the competitors? Who's going up against these guys? Where did they come from? How did they get established? I want you guys to do your own research as well. They do have an about section, but come on, you got to go further than the about section sometimes. But with that being said, my personal opinion, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm going to throw that out there now. I'm just put you up on game. When it comes to Apple ain't going nowhere. Apple is established. Apple is one of those technology companies that's already foot in the ground, boots on the ground, however you want to call it. They already got their tree growing. Like they solidified. In regards to this other technology company, they started around 2003 and 2008, 2016. They started making their footprint. So, which isn't bad, and the fact they're still around shows it does show growth. My personal opinion, when it comes to your 25 and the other technology company, I would say watch their charts, even if it's not on Cash App. Go to Webull, keep up with their news. Webull is another stock application that I always speak on. When it comes to this, I say just have an exit plan. I would say have an entrance and exit plan. How much you want to put in, how much you willing to put in, how much you willing to lose, right? And then once you get to that number, what are you trying to gain from the number that you are willing to lose? If I'm, for example, if I say, oh, I'm put $300 in, I really want to get $100 off this before I decide to even touch it or move it. Therefore, you leaving with $400, right? So it just depends on, what your exit plan is. Always have an exit plan, because you don't want to be sitting there like, oh, I see my 300 going up and drop, because technically that could happen too. That's why it's like so, important to keep up on, what's going on within the company, what's going on with the news, what's going on with just the stock market itself. So with that being said, if you're going to invest and you want to get to a certain amount, invest slowly. That's what I'll be doing. I invest slowly. I put like $10 here, $5 here, and just let it see what it's going to do. And then I'll let it sit, and eventually it'll tell me if I made a good choice or if I didn't. Also, I never put my eggs in one basket. But I did start my portfolio, as you see, but I don't put my eggs in one basket. I like to have, different stocks that I rock out with. And you can kind of see that from the previous videos. So that's my advice when it comes to that stock and Apple. So with that being said, rock out. And I think that's it for you right there. So yeah, that's what I got for you. All right, so now we're moving on to the drawing. So the drawing is going to be basically, these are the instructions. Let me go ahead and put this down. Let me talk to y'all real quick. In the comment section, put giveaway. In the comment section, put giveaway, right? I would take your username, your YouTube username, and put it in the spin wheel in a later video. And I want my Discord to do the same thing. Just put giveaway, and I'm gonna add your username, Discord name, whatever you want me to add. I'm gonna add it to the spin wheel as well. Discord, y'all technically can double dip, because y'all can put it in the Discord, and y'all can do the YouTube video. So y'all got basically two chances to win, more or less. So I have two separate wheels going, one for YouTube, one for Discord. So y'all be on the lookout for that. And yeah, $20. I think $20 is good. It's a little light, so I want to start off a little, little light, because I'm just getting back in. Y'all know, as the time progresses, those giveaways do go up quite a bit. So with that being said, that's what we're gonna do. The $20 is not just $20. The $20 is towards any stock of your choice, and I will send it to you on Cash App. However, if you want, I'm gonna send you the stock. You can take your money out. You can do whatever you want to do with it, or you can let it sit and you can let it build and work towards a portfolio of actually investing. So that's why I do it that way. I don't just want to be giving out the 20. I'd rather for you to get in there, man, invest, because we sit and buy Nikes and Jordans and Levi's and everything else. So it's like, why not have ownership in these companies? So just one way I feel like it's giving back and actually putting you in the mud, you know what I'm saying, putting you in the field like that. So that's where we at with it. All right, so this video today is tailored towards the 2025 cheap stocks on Cash App. I kind of just found like a few of them just to kind of get you guys, something to work off of, because I know my first video, like I said, was like it kind of had them stocks that was like expensive. So like I told you, I ain't trying to break the bank coming out the gate 2025. I do want to double back around and get y'all right. So this is the first one. Check it out. Make sure you hit that follow button just to, stay up on it and kind of watch the chart and see what it do. This one is at roughly what, $2 and some change? Yeah, $2. So let me just show y'all, if I put in $10 today, I could potentially own four shares, 4.9, almost 5 shares, realistically. So it is what it is. That'd be a good little start, good little, like I said, just to get your feet wet. You ain't gotta break the bank either. You can just kind of throw a little money in there and just see. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just trying to show y'all what it is. All right, so my next one, we got clean energy fuels, I think. Yep, go to that one. This is at $3 too. So like I said, just watch them and you can kind of see what they've been doing previously. This might be one that I might kind of indulge in, because they did a up, then they dropped down, then they went up again. Now they back down to the plateau, as I like to say. So I think they might be a good turnaround too. Y'all keep an eye on for that one too. The next one is OPO. Am I spelling it right? No, OPKO. Health. Anything health related. It usually that's a tough market to get in. I'm not even gonna lie, but I feel like, why not show y'all this one and y'all see what that buy is at. It's extremely buy. So and what they got one. See, but they went down. They went from 1 billion to 800 million. That profit went a little down, but their revenue kind of stabilized a little bit. But and if you know anything about stocks, you know that even though you see the charts and they're like, oh, it went from 1 billion to 800, that don't mean you can't make money. That just mean they had a bad year, honestly. But who's to say they might not go? I mean, who's to say they won't go from 800 back up to 1 billion? Because as you see in previous years, 1.4 to 1.7, down a whole 0.7, and now they're at 800. So let's see what 2024 got for them. And see, now they're doing quarters, but this is annually here. So, but just because it says a certain thing here, this is where that research come in, and these people this stock might just turn around in like 2 seconds. So you got to be mindful that you can read these charts, or you can try to read these charts and try to really figure it out, and sometimes it's not what it is. But based on 6 analysts ratings, they're saying that this stock is a buy. This is one to also follow, so just keep that in mind. Where we at? And it's been going up. So it's keep an eye on that one. I'll just say keep an eye. I'll be trying to put y'all on. Just keep an eye on that one. And let me go back. I know y'all just seen that all time 36% down, 36.55% down. That just from the break it down to now. It ain't. This was what, in 2015, it was at a 600. Take these percentages and these graphs with a grain of salt. That's all I'm saying. All right. So what else we got for you? We got Nokia. Everybody know what Nokia is. I don't have to explain that. Nokia has been around for a very long time. So very long time, 1995, probably before some of y'all was born. But with that being said, yeah, Nokia been hanging around, and of course their stock is very cheap. And you're like, well, they've been around so long, why it's only $4? They gotta find something that people like. But also, Nokia is not just what y'all think cell phones. Nokia is in a whole different lane of technology. Nokia is actually really popular across seas. Overseas. A lot of people don't know that Nokia is one of the top, I think, phone companies for Africa, I believe. So you do your research. I'm just a guy. I ain't trying to show you what I know, but show you what I know. Nokia has its footprint in places that we don't pay attention to. Just because it's not big in, you know what I'm saying, over here and wherever. Just because it's not big where you at or where I'm at, don't mean Nokia is still not rocking out. And it's funny because just like Nokia and Motorola, I feel like they both are companies that are still under the radar. Like, oh, we here, but we not popping like Apple. We ain't popping like X, Y, and Z. But you know, we still got our footprint going. So Nokia is another one, and the last one is one called, as I would say, Vail, however you want to say it. It don't matter. This is one. They are currently at $8, almost at the $10 threshold. This is one I would probably invest in. Probably I should do it now. But I have to add some money because I don't want to just put my little $9. Y'all see my $9 in the corner? I don't want to just put my $9 in. I want to get a few of them. But Vail is one that I'm considering on investing in because I feel like this might be one of those ones based upon the research that I did. Now, let me break this down. I would keep saying research. When I say research, I don't just mean go to Google. I don't just mean type it in on some search engine and see what it says. I really mean go and do research. Like, don't just go to the first link that you see. Go to all of it. The good, the bad, the ugly. Go to what was the best year that this company had. What was the worst year that this company had? What is the highest stock highest stock price that they experienced? What's the lowest stock price they experienced? How long have they been around? Like I said before, I look at all the key stats too. Check Cash App key stats and go to another application to check the key stats and make sure it matches up, because sometimes it don't. I'm telling you now. You get back to these charts and you kind of see that, hey, they have been growing in a way, and it says a moderate buy. And I love the little analyst ratings, and they say based on 24. That's interesting versus the 6 that we seen earlier. So it just all like, do your research. That's what it comes down to. And I'm not going to sit and say, yeah, we're going to do a research report today on YouTube. No. Because I just want to come in. I want to make sure y'all are aware and y'all have the knowledge to get to the resources that y'all need. Google is, I made a joke by saying don't just go to Google and type it in, but Google is a great resource. But what I was trying to say was don't just click the first link. Dive deep into it and really get an understanding. So with that being said, out of the 5 or what it was, 5, the 5 that I listed, one that I would personally be investing in is probably this last one here, Vail, because I like what I see. It's a little different. I'm trying to expand my horizons in which my stocks come from. I don't want to just have U.S. stocks and U.S. businesses or whatever. I want to kind of diversify it in regards to where we are and within the world itself. So with that being said, I think that's where we're gonna end it at. I think we're good. I ain't gonna keep it too long. I still got my SWVL. You see it went down $14, and that's go back to say, when you ready to get out there, you ready to go ahead and sell it, or you want to hold it. Now y'all can't buy SWVL because they don't no longer have it on Cash App, but this is just part of having that exit plan and knowing when to leave and when to stay. But with that being said, man, it's your boy Corey T, and thank y'all for watching, and see you on the next one. You feel me?